Good morning, my dear. In the last session, we saw an amazing journey of Epaminondas as predecessor of Alexander the Great. Today, I am going to continue to talk about what Epaminondas has done in the rest of his life. After Epaminondas won the Battle of Lectra, still he has to struggle to run his country. Actually, still there are political enemies inside of Thebe against him, and they tried to obey Sparta. In the meantime, almost, he could be death guilty in the high court. What he be executed? What he has done? In that age of Thebe, there is rule that military commander must to be renew his status once in a few years. But, because Epaminondas and Pelopidas were extremely busy these days, in order to conduct battle with other city-states all the time, in all over the places. No time to do that procedure. Then, political enemy of them, accused Pelopidas. Not Epaminondas. So, for Pelopidas, Epaminondas walked into the high court, by himself. And, in front of all of them, start to read paper. Epaminondas is guilty. Surprise, he said he is guilty. He declared his own guilty, I mean death guilty by himself. And, continue to speak that Epaminondas protects Thebe from Lacedaemon and Sparta, in the last several battles, which no previous Thebe's leaders could achieve. It is an amazing results to protect our mother state. Get back liberty for all Greek world. Bra bra bra. So, he spoke out the reason why, still Thebe can survive in this world. Because of Epaminondas. And, because of this effort, he has to die. Of course, people there must recall the reason why. Still, Thebe can retain independency in Greek. It is, because of him, and Pelopidas. So, jury burst into laugh, someone giggle, and someone nodding. Anyway, charges against Epaminondas, or Pelopidas was dropped. Although, he was in tough situation, he overcome these by his wisdom. This is, one great point of him, as a great leader. These 10 years after Lectra, Greek world still in hot stew. And Thebe, namely, Epaminondas stroked Sparta, 3 times. However, these were not really climax of their battles. One of the reason why, Sparta hesitated to have practical battle with Thebe. Sparta does not have enough soldiers, that's mean, human resources, due to frequent battle of them. Although they are strong, Spartan soldiers are not easy to produce. They also lost many important soldiers in their battle these days. During these 10 years, slowly, but surely, Sparta reduced experienced soldiers in the battles. Meanwhile, Epaminondas also had to suffer big difficulty. His best partner, Pelopidas, had gone by his Battle of Cynocephali, 364 BC. It was extreme catastrophe for Epaminondas. They are really very good partner, I cannot just simply say best partner. Even they are half of each. I can guess how tough for Epaminondas. However, a leader cannot stop to protect his mother country. So, under these circumstances, Eventually, Epaminondas had to have critical battle with Sparta, Athens JV. This was the Battle of Mantinea, 362 BC. They met in the Mantinea field. That moment, Sparta, Athens alliance was waiting Thebe on the battlefield. Sparta, Athens alliance was 23,000 feet. Thebe was 33,000 feet. Apparently, Thebe had an advantage in terms of volume. Problem was location. Because Sparta, Athens came to the field earlier than Thebe, they already occupied best position on the top of hill. So, Thebe had to face to them from lower position. It was disadvantage of Thebe. Of course, easier to hit enemy from upper to lower, is it? If Thebe troop come close to them to line up, definitely, Sparta, Athens alliance will rush down to field from top of the hill to destroy Thebe. And Thebe did not prepare even their formation at that moment. This is imminent danger for Thebe. Also, one more not good point for Thebe was field was narrow, and because of this reason, they could not use their cavalry, their strong item. Epaminondas, once he arrived at this field, immediately recognized this disadvantage of them. And, yes, he is really genius game changer. He changed all the situation, with just only one action, like a magic. Do you know how he did? Can you tell me, my son? After he arrived, he asked his troop to move to corner of the field, with keeping sufficient distance between Sparta. Sparta, Athens alliance was very in high mood to fight. From now on, they are going to do battle with Thebe. So of course, they are very exciting. But, Epaminondas waved this mood. Sparta was surprised. And doubted, you do not start battle today. It seems, they are going to prepare for camping. It is excellent tactics of Epaminondas to let them confuse. The game is already on his hand. Epaminondas keeps 3 to 4 miles between they and Sparta. It is very marginal distance, whether Thebe will do battle, or will not do battle. The battle postpones to tomorrow. Because, quite natural to go to corner of the field, it seems prepare for camping. But meanwhile, Epaminondas asked their troop to create thick layers of hoplite on the front part of line, so, left wing of them. Actually, their left wing, I mean, Sparta, Athens' right wing was Mantinea. One small city-states of Greek, and not really strong as Sparta, or Athens. Why, Epaminondas could identify it, the right wing is not Sparta, or Athens, because of their costume, by their costume, he could identify. So, Epaminondas considers that, Mantinea line was not really strong. He wants to destroy their weak point, by first strike. Unlike last battle of him with Sparta, Battle of Lectra. Battle of Lectra, he hits strongest part of Sparta alliance. Great point of Epaminondas was, right after arrive at the field. He immediately recognized all these situations and took precisely correct decision, design of battle plan. Really genius. And also, their marching was very natural, of course pretended, no mood to fight, therefore, Sparta, Athens also feel, or believe, no open fire today. So, they even dismantle troop line. Release their tension. However, it is, yes, actually, hidden lineup style of his invention, echelon formation. Here, he created intentional, but hidden echelon formation. All of a sudden, Epaminondas asked all of his troops to attack them, and he himself rushed to front line of their right wing by his cavalry. Because, he didn't want to allow them to have any time to prepare for the battle. Also, he asked his veteran light troop, hoplite, to go with cavalry. It created advantage on them. Cavalry can move fast because riding on horse, but his hoplite can catch up with them. Of course, it is due to routine hard training of them. Actually, it is quite difficult for the troop to change formation during their marching. However, Epaminondas brushed up his troop, and they could comply with the order of Epaminondas in any moment. This is one of the secrets of success in his military career. Alexander the Great also knows it, and he trained up his soldiers. I will explain this point later as topic of Alexander the Great. Anyway, it is quite important doctrine in the battle. How to neutralize their power from their right track. Actually, it was hard battle, but, since Peloponnesian League was out of right track already, quite difficult for them to regain their motivation after released. Before, they were in a mood to fight, very motive. But released, and immediately restart, it is really difficult. Epaminondas took an advantage on this battle, and dominates the game. Then, Sparta recognized that, it is him, Epaminondas. If Epaminondas stays in this world, Sparta must have hard time. Then, they did what Epaminondas did before. Just targeting on him. No matter how many soldiers have been killed, just move on to Epaminondas only. And in the last, one soldier, actually, now not sure, who was him, but, anyway, some soldier throw spear, and point hits breast of Epaminondas. It was fatal. And, Epaminondas was moved back to the yard. Epaminondas already recognized, he will die soon. Victory was imminent, when Epaminondas fell mortally wounded. So, Epaminondas looked for his few colleagues. Diphantos, Iolidas. But, unfortunately for him, all of them have passed away during their hard battle already. Then, he said, Thebe has to look for peace with Sparta, no one of us can win against them. He removed his spear on his breast. That's mean, he knows, he is going to die. And, say that, then, I die happily, I never know how to lose the battle. I really feel he died as philosopher. I die happily. Indeed, his life was not simple and easy. Many up and down, up and down. But, until his last moment, he behaved as one of ideal man to enjoy his life. Don't you think so, my son? He was really great leader. But, sorry for him, the winner of next generation was not Thebe. Not Sparta. And not even Athens. But, unexpected person. The King Philippus II. Father of Alexander the Great. This is the history.
As the journey continues.